Hey there, I am Pops, kicking off our Comic Book Wednesday with a review. Transformers #1. Image Comics is going to take a good run here and see if we can get a good Transformers series going. I haven't really read much Transformers recently, and got to be honest, I wanted to give this a whirl with you guys. So let's just jump into it. Kind of let everybody see a little bit about what is out there. This is Daniel Warren Johnson, writer, artist. Mike Spicer does it. So this is a Daniel Warren Johnson project. So the Energon Universe. So brand new issue. And it talks about all sorts of credits and things like that. So um, basically, you just get like an intro story, like it's like an origin story with the ship crashing to Earth, and then you have sort of like a backstory here with the humans, right? And then there's sort of like a father son problem here. Definitely sort of the beleaguered veteran who's gone through some stuff and losing people and that kind of thing. And now the son just can't find his way. So that's kind of how the backstory with the humans goes here. This is the son. His name is Spike. This is his friend. She's got this wizard wagon thing. It looks like it came out of that Onward Pixar movie, but okay. Her name is Carly. Anyway, they go on a little adventure, and as they're going along, they end up in this there's like an explosion, and the cavern sort of crashes. Now, I will say my first impression was everything was fine. Again, digital work, but look at the colors and stuff. Again, it's so meek, and the palette's not particularly great. I mean, it's not unforgettable, but it's not awful. I will admit I like this. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So they're actually in the ship. So the ship has been moved, and they Spike and Carly come across basically all of the robots, right? So they have all the Transformers, right? And then in doing so, I had enough power to lift the ship from the mountain, and I will bring you all home. But I only had enough energon to trigger the earthquake and reveal yourselves to me. What's in this thing starts waking them all up. And then what ensues is basically just a lot of Transformer action. So it's kind of like the origin story, and they're all sort of like mixed together, though. So Starscream is here. They're putting themselves back together. And Starscream, of course, immediately attacks Bumblebee, blasting him in the face. And they bicker a little bit, which, again, I'm not thrilled with this. Supposed to the Transformer tech happening here. But the details in this face and some of these, it's just didn't care too much about that. But I did like all this action, lots of action. Optimus jumps into action here, and I really had a great time with it. All of this was awesome. This was great. Transformer battles, and he's like, "What is this?" It's like, "What are you? Not who are you? What are you? I'm Spike. Get behind me, small creatures." It's like they're just fighting. They're going at each other, and some of the art is okay, not great, but then this is fine. But it's just a lot of fun. Look at the panels. You just want to keep going through just panel after panel to get to the action. And they just do a great setup with Optimus. He's basically, he's trying to mourn Bumblebee, doesn't know that if his friend's going to make it or not. And Spike is really moved over who's the good guys and the bad guys. He races in the action and tries to help Optimus. He and Carly push the gun. Look at how they do the scale of how big the Transformers are versus the humans. Very interesting. And then it's like, can Optimus save the day here? And you get this great sort of explosion at the end with them. And there's like a little setup for the next episode, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys. So, Transformers. I was not expecting to have a comic book worthy of our time on something like this. I was actually just looking at a Transformers #1, the OG, a raw copy, less than $100, but I couldn't make it there in time to get it, to physically touch it, to look at it. With something like that, with that much money on the line, I kind of want to have it in my hands and see for myself. But I was pleasantly surprised by this. This was not something I was seeking out or looking for. I know that it was over 30 something pages, so that was actually pleasant as well. So it's a long story, tons of action. The whole book's just action. And again, there is a little setup here with the human story and how they kind of converge things and give you a very graphic ending that just makes you want more. I really did a good job. Like I'm really shocked. This was actually something that I may spend some time hunting down issue number 2 for. So that's kind of where I'm at now. There is also some revamping, relaunching of some of the GI Joe stuff as well. There's some really cool covers for Duke. I'll pull that up for you here. It's in the ad. I will say that this might actually also give me something else to kind of give a little look to. I don't know what you guys think, but this looks just like something right out of the vintage stuff. Look at that, Duke and Cobra Commander. So yeah, they're doing a little. Josh Williamson has got the gig to do these 2 books. It's going to come in December and in January, so that's kind of on my radar screen there as well. And then like a whole GI Joe story here, brought to you by. Are you ready? Larry Hama himself. So Chris Mooneyham's doing the art, but man, look at that! Look at that! Snake Eyes, Shadows. Oh yeah, man. I don't know, man. Roadblock and yeah, I'm good, man. That's in November, so they're putting together some stuff. I'm a little excited about. I did not expect to find some Transformers and GI Joe content to look forward to. So they're on my radar screen. So anyway, that's my take on it. Tell me what you guys think. Is it something you're actually interested in checking out, or you've got a copy? Let me know what you guys think. Take care, everybody. I am Pops.
Yeah. Right.